everyone, welcome back to Coasters of a Thrills here as we are here back at Universal Orlando Resort here for a good visit that's going to come by. It's been a while since we actually visited over here, which is going to be great to come back here. As you can see over here you have for the Cinemark movie theater, they have the Wicked stuff that they are advertising for the new movie that's going to come around over there. But we are finally back in Universal. It seemed like forever, but we're finally back here and we're going to show all the new things that has been here for Universal all in today's video. So it should be interesting. And real quick, another thing I can tell you, they actually have the whole area blocked up as they are renovating the whole entire Cinnabon area, which was over here, as you can see too. Like I think it was like a Mario store or something like similar to that matter over here with all this construction that's actually going on over here. So that's actually pretty interesting. But we're gonna go in here in today's video for Universal. So without further ado, let's get today's visit here for Universal Orlando Resort. Alright, so a huge update for Epic Universe. It's actually going to open on May 22nd of 2025, and we're actually going to be there around that time, so stay tuned for more information as the time comes. But as they actually updated the preview center a little bit, they actually added some new things inside the preview center, which we're going to show you in right now. So let's go see what they have and just check back in this area for a little bit, and should be interesting. Alright, so as you can see, they actually so we're back over in the Epic Universe Preview Center. They actually added some new things to in front of the portals over here, as you can see with all this over here. And it's pretty interesting. It's just like the same things, but you know, they added this over here, which is actually a pretty cool, opening on May 22nd of 2025. And yeah, I can see the whole model over there, which is actually pretty cool. And all around here, as you can see, so that's gonna be very cool when that comes around. So stay tuned for that. So you see, this is where Isla Burke is going to be over here with Stardust Racers, which we did do a video about this earlier from that one video for the Big Universe Preview Center tour. If you want to check that out, that's going to be in the description. But interesting place and very cool house is going to be in 2025. So I see over here they actually have all the Christmas stuff for the Christmas thing, which, you know, Grinch wishes at On's Adventures, which we will check out a little bit more later on in the holiday stuff over there at the parade stuff at Universal Studios. So we're gonna go check that out pretty soon. I don't know if that's gonna be today, but maybe eventually that will be right there. We can see all the Christmas stuff that's been put up here for City Walk over here, and that's actually pretty interesting. Then they actually have a thing for the Coconut Club, which is green and red, I think it was. It's something from December 23rd through December 31st. Something with an ugly sweater Sundays. I don't know what it is. Exactly, it's like a event or something, like a little of a club or something they do in there. I'm not too sure what they do, but might have to see about that. But we're gonna go over to Universal Studios first for our very first park of the day here, and yeah, just take it off from there. And hopefully the crowds aren't too bad. It was a little bit crowded, but we'll see what happens. So as you can see, they actually have the holiday banner up there from November 22nd through December 31st. And I started about a week ago when this actually started with the thing out there from the previous years, of course, for the Macy's Holiday Parade, which is here at Universal Studios. So we're going to have to get inside the park here. And park hours was actually from both parks actually closed at 10. Sorry for the loud Christmas music there, but we're going to have to get inside the park and show you some interesting updates. We made it inside of Studios, and you can see that the new Wicked store, which is right over here. As you can see, we're not going to be going that road right now, probably a little bit more later on. It's nothing, it is a little bit of area for the movie that's actually going to come out pretty soon. We can see the how they have put up the pictures up there, which actually looks pretty interesting. But we're going to go over here, and you can see that they have put up all the decoration stuff over here for Hollywood Boulevard over here, as you can see, with all the Christmas decorations and all the other stuff that's around here. But yeah, so we're gonna go around the park and see what we can do. Hopefully the wait times are not going to be too crazy, but it is going to be a little bit more crazier just because it is one of the it is the weekend after Thanksgiving there, so it's actually like 2 days after. But you can see the Born Stuntacular, which there was a show that's going to come out maybe around like 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1:15 around there, so that's going to be a little more later on. But we're just going to go around the park, and should be interesting. Alright, so as you see, we're over here by DreamWorks Land and E.T., and then the wait time for E.T. as we're gonna make our way over there right now. I can see over here, but so yeah, I mean, the wait time for E.T. is about a 45-minute wait, so yeah, the crowds are definitely there, and it's very expected right there. But yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do. DreamWorks Lands, of course, is over there, which we did do that previously in the other videos. If you want to go check that out as well. But I can see over here by ET, so a 45-minute wait. So we're gonna see what we can do, and we'll see here and keep you updated. Alright, so we just did the Simpsons for the very first ride of the day here for actually a change there. And it was actually not that bad, as it was right there. It was a little bit of, you can really feel the motion there, but it was actually not that bad as it was last time. And the effects were actually working pretty good there, so that was actually pretty good to say the least. And yeah, there was rumors they are gonna close that down probably around maybe next year, but we'll see what will happen in the meantime. But pretty good ride for the Simpsons that time, which was actually pretty great. So yeah. So one ride that is actually closed for a refurbishment or some of the scheduled maintenance is actually MIB Alien Attack. And that is actually closed over here. And it's, I don't know when it's going to reopen. I did know that Spider-Man was actually closed, but then they actually, but then now this is actually closed, which kind of sucks, because I would like to ride this ride just because it is good to get the points on, but not today, unfortunately. But yeah, this one is actually closed today, and probably open at some point around maybe mid-January or December, either one, but I don't know. But this one's actually closed, but pretty interesting. So another thing I can tell you is that since the Nightmare Fuel got out of since Halloween Horror Nights ended, this is actually just sitting here all alone over here. But yeah, it's only used for Nightmare Fuel. That's one thing to see there and notice. Okay, so we just did Escape from Rods in the Singer Rider line, and it was actually pretty good and pretty fast there. It wasn't too terrible there, so it was actually not that bad. And yeah, just to get the locker situation, everything, that was just a big pandemonium over there. But so I don't know what we're gonna do next. Should be interesting as we are over here in Diagon Alley. It is about around like 3 o'clock, and it is a little bit more brighter than usual, just because of the daylight saving time. So it is gonna get dark pretty sooner than later. If you're about the time right now, it's about like 3 o'clock. So pretty interesting about that one. Well, after a while, this, as you can see, we're going in Fast and Furious Supercharged. It's actually finally open after a very long closing time for Halloween Horror Nights since I believe it was August. So it's actually finally open. We're gonna try this out. Again, you see the loud music over here. So let's go on Fast and Furious Supercharged here. We just did Fast and Furious Supercharged not too long ago. It was actually pretty good. That the fog effects and all the water was working pretty strong there, which was actually pretty interesting. But it was closed since August. I mean, there wasn't really a lot of change there, but because I didn't really go through the regular line, I just went through the Singer Rider line, as you saw right there. But see all the cars back, because remember, if they were taken out when Halloween Horror Nights was around here, but you can see they're back. So it was actually not a bad ride. I mean, it was, just to see how it was after the refurbishment there, but all in all, so it's a fine ride there. But anyways, yeah, the water effect was actually working pretty crazy. I actually got my whole entire my jacket wet there. That's how strong the water effects were actually working on Fast and Furious Supercharged. So yeah, it's pretty interesting there how it works out. Alright, so I was going to do Revenge of the Night, but the Singer Rider line's a little so I can see by the line is a little bit backed up over there. It's a little bit too long there, so we're gonna skip on that for now, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just a jewelry store walkthrough, and it was actually not that bad over there. It's actually pretty good, but it was it was the Christmas theme there. So for the blast footage you just saw over there, but you can see Rip Ride Rock going in the background over there. But you can see the huge tree over here, which is part of the thing that they do over here for the Macy's parade thing. But yeah, I can see for if you remember about the current wait time over here for Jimmy Fallon, because it's not the best and it does suck. So we're gonna see how long this one is. But one thing I forgot to mention was that yeah, the Tribute Store was actually pretty good. I do prefer the Summer Tribute Store over that one, but then I do remember the Summer Tribute Store was still going on, but I don't know if that's even no more, because I think I looked over there and it was actually no more. But if you remember about the wait time for Jimmy Fallon, is actually a 35-minute wait, and yeah, that's yeah, it's not even worth it just for that attraction alone. So anyways. So one rumor that is actually currently going on is that the Rip Ride Rocket actually might close soon. And actually is one of the rumors that are actually going on around here. So I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but it might be something around like 2025 when the announcement, especially after Epic Universe opens, to see what will happen for this attraction alone over here. So yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. But you can see that we're going to leave studios a little bit more earlier to head over to Islands of Adventures and just pretty much stay over there for the rest of the day there. You know, we would come back here, but you know, it's just, you know, what it is for today, I guess. But we're going to go over to Islands of Adventures, and it should be interesting. And if you're wondering about the wait time for VelociCon, it's a 25-minute wait, but yeah, that's something over there. Then you know, just people me is probably a long wait time. Then I did do that last time, of course. But anyways, off to IOA. Well, I guess we're checking out one more thing before we head out of here. We're gonna check out the Wicked store over here and see. Because this just opened up for the advertisement for the movie that's actually going around, but you know, this is one of the new areas, so I guess we're gonna go check it out and see what this area is all about over here. So we're gonna go inside and should be interesting. So we're gonna go in here. It's kind of like got all the different kinds of texture all around here, but you know, it's just for the new thing that they actually have over here for Universal Studios. But yeah, it's just like a little bit of like a walkthrough of like all the different types of things that they actually have around here. And yeah, I just have like models of like random like people over here, I guess. But yeah, this is actually pretty interesting over here. So yeah, it's just like a little bit of like an advertisement for like the movie, I guess, but you can like buy some stuff over here, like check it out and everything. And pretty interesting. So yeah, I guess that was like for like the advertisement for like the new movie that was coming around here. They, you know, I guess they're promoting it over here at Universal. But yeah, I mean, it came out like a week ago, like November 22nd. But yeah, it did replace the Universal, well, like the store that was originally here before this one. So yeah. Well, I would say over here, but I guess we're gonna head over to IOA for the rest of the day. But I mean, Studios is a good park. It's just like Men in Black was closed, and then we did do Escape from Grimhouse over here, so that was pretty good for what we did over here at Universal Studios. So I guess we're gonna head over to Islands of Adventures. So let's head over there right now. All right, we made it to Islands of Adventures over here, and it's been quite some time since I've been over here, which it does feel great to be back. The wait times are a little bit long, but hopefully it's nothing like too crazy out there, because I do want to try to plan accordingly and try to get the best out of here. But you can see the loud Christmas music right there, of course, because it is November 30th today, so that's actually almost near here. But we're gonna go over to maybe Marvel, or we'll just see how it goes around here, and hopefully it actually goes pretty good. So the first ride we did over here was Dr. Doom, and it was actually pretty good, and was not that bad. So on to the next. Alright, so yeah, Spider-Man was actually a 50-minute wait, and I didn't really feel like doing that, just because, you know, I just didn't really feel like waiting there. I would wait for other attractions, probably like maybe hopefully VelociCoaster, which would be later on, so we'll see. Alright, so another ride that is actually closed for some refurbishment is actually Dilly Do-Right's Roadside Falls, which that's actually closed. I did get a ride on it pretty recently, which was back in September actually, which was pretty good. But that is one ride that is actually closed for refurbishment. It should open by maybe 2025, but yeah, it's gonna be. I remember that was gonna be a very long closure right there. So anyways, as we go over here to Skull Island, Rent-A-Kong, and hopefully I am going to try to do VelociCoaster pretty soon, and should be interesting. Alright, so Skull Island is a 65-minute wait, and yeah, it's a little bit too long there, so yeah, it's just, you know, what it is. It is very crowded, especially around here, so yeah, it is a 65-minute wait just for Skull Island Rent-A-Kong, so pretty interesting. So yeah, we tried to do VelociCoaster, but the single rider line was closed and the wait time was 145 minutes. And that's just a little bit too long there. We're gonna try to go over to Harry Potter and see if we could do either of the attractions over there, which hopefully that will go well, hopefully. But I guess we'll have to find out the hard way because it is getting crowded out here and it is getting very crowded. So I guess I have to go see here and hopefully wish for the best of what we could do. We just did Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey not too long ago, and it was actually pretty good. And yeah, it was actually good. I might do Hagrid's in a little bit, so it should be interesting. Well, guys, it looks like we're gonna go over to VelociCoaster just because we did do Forbidden Journey. Hagrid's was way past. So I guess we're just gonna try to do VelociCoaster. I'm just gonna wait out, man. I don't really care here because it is worth just to do this ride and just trying to do this because if I can look down over there, yeah, I mean there's no people down in the line over there, which there actually is. Well, actually there isn't, so that's actually good. So let's go over to VelociCoaster. We just did VelociCoaster at night just now, and it was actually pretty good. It is actually when we actually had to wait the very long wait right there, but it was very, very worth it just to get a night ride on this thing, which was great. And yeah, VelociCoaster was very great at night, especially, and it was actually pretty good. Maybe we'll catch a cycle here, and yeah, it was actually very good. And you see the cycle over here, which will probably go up in just a few minutes. But yeah, this ride's great. Yeah, man, this thing that thing at night is insane, and I cannot believe I was actually able to do this again at night once again. But yeah, as it goes over here with a nice light package. It's not really showing right now the light on the, well, it kind of is, but not like the whole entire like seat on it, but like the front is only. But it was still a good ride there, so can't complain. All right, so as you see, as we are over here and Seuss Landing with all the good lights up and everything for the Christmas stuff. And yes, you can actually meet the Grinch, and I did see a video about it, which is pretty cool, but the wait time is about 100 minutes, and I did wait in the 100-minute wait line for VelociCoaster there, so yeah, it was a big mess. Don't really feel like doing that again, but maybe at some point in the future we will actually do that, but who knows. But yeah, as we going around here through Seuss Landing with all the Christmas lights and all the stuff around here, as you can see, which actually looks pretty nice how they actually have this all set up all around here, as you can tell. But yeah, so as you can tell, we're at the high in the sky. Seuss probably turn around. It's probably, I mean, it's probably not a bad wait time, but you know, it's just what it is. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that night ride on VelociCoaster was great as well. Yeah, it's a 45-minute wait for this one, but not gonna do that obviously. But anyways. So one thing I just want to say there is the Grinchmas show, which is actually down that way, right over there. And yeah, so as you can tell, yeah, we're gonna. Well, guys, I guess I'll be doing here for Coasters of Thrills here for the Universal Orlando Resort, which was actually a great visit. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and make sure to like and hit that bell with notification for any other videos that will come out. But I'll be doing here for today's video here, and if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe for more videos out there in the future. And yeah, it was a good visit for today. So I guess I'll be doing here for Universal until the next video. I'm out.